of our inner powers. He makes us aware of our hidden potential. What is the method that we recognize it? Today Baba gave us what? What are we today? Green light or red light? What is the power in the red light? Whenever there is the red light, the traffic lights, what reminds the driver? What reminds the footpath, the passerby? Attention. Stop. As soon as you see the red light, no matter how fast a car driver is driving his car, for his own safety and for safety of others, he uses his powerful brake. A red light is also symbol of fire, golden red light. So Baba said, the other light, which is limited light, gross light, when that light is lit, is able to change the atmosphere. Is not only change the atmosphere, it's able to color or cover the object in its own color. Everything is visible. If it is green, everything is visible green. If it is red, everything is visible red. It is just like whatever color glasses you wear, you see everything in the same color. These examples are used, whatever is external, outside, visible, that applies inside as well. We are living lights. And just like anything which is real energy, it has its own impact or effect instantly. It changes the atmosphere in nature. The more it comes natural, and not only just the artificial picture will not change the color of the atmosphere. If I have the scenery of the sunshine, I have the scenery in my home, in my room, and it's a beautiful rising sun. I do not see, I do not feel, I don't have the vibrations of change in the atmosphere in the room. So what is real and natural transforms the atmosphere. And so Baba says, your powerful attitude, change the atmosphere, the environment. What is the difference between atmosphere? What creates atmosphere actually? First, what it is that creates atmosphere? What creates vibrations? Vibrations are very subtle energy. It's the whatever is happening in our mind. When we are repeating those thoughts again and again, it's a vibrating energy which creates the vibrations, and through vibrations we feel lightness or we feel heaviness. When we speak words, speech creates the atmosphere. Speech creates environment. Whatever we speak out, it is connected with the air. What we breathe in, what we breathe out, is then connected with our thoughts and vibrations. So they are connected with each other. Vibrations are subtle. Atmosphere goes far. But when a powerful vibrations are, they reach very far. How do we communicate with Baba? Our words do not reach in the soul world, because soul world is the world beyond sound. So we are speaking, we are feeling what we are speaking. When we create the feelings with what we want to say to Baba, that feelings then create vibrations, because it's a deep within my own being what I want to say to Baba. That vibrations then are reaching. It's a thought waves, thoughts communication. Whichever language, in order to understand this easy, the devotees speak prayer, no? They make prayers. All, in every language, different language. Does Baba speak all the languages? Shiv Baba understands everybody's thoughts and feelings. So Shiv Baba's communication is through vibrations. Then he also gives feelings and vibrations. He speaks only when he comes through the corporeal form. When we are speaking in different languages, and especially in our mother tongue, you see that the feelings are very deep. Why they become so deep? Because what we have created in our state of innocence, what we have learned in the state of our purity as a child, it's not mixture in it. Though language is later on, we learn many languages, but even people living for many, many years in the country, when they are internally having heart-to-heart conversation with Baba, you would have noticed you like to speak naturally in your own language. So, because it's connected with our heartfelt feelings, they become subtle. Words are still strong, gross. When we speak to each other with words, it can be misunderstood. It can be interpretation in a totally different way. When we convey a message through words, it goes from one person to another, another to another, another to another. What happens? The message is totally changed. But to God, our thoughts reach very exactly what we feel, and we understand Baba has heard me. So now, with people, for God, I don't have to make effort to change the atmosphere. But with people, because there is misunderstanding, because there is some conflict has been created, the atmosphere has become spoiled, we need to communicate more, and more we communicate, more we create confusion. We try to prove that I did not say this, I did not mean like this, and the more we speak, it doesn't repair. Because it is said, silence is gold, speech is silver. The value is less. And so, the power of silence, then in power of silence, gradually we begin to speak to ourselves. When we are in words, we are trying to actually, we are not listening to other people. We are speaking inside what I should reply to this person now. We are not listening. We are internally talking. And this is why, because we cannot communicate in speech, though we are trying to speak with each other, but we are not communicating with each other. We are communicating what I understand, so I am communicating with myself, with my feeling, with my impressions, with my emotions, with my whatever experience that I had before. And so what Baba is saying, through change the atmosphere, change the vibrations by changing the attitude. So what is attitude? The attitude of the mind is called vritti. And vritti is based, means it is the thought pattern based on awareness. Smriti, as is my smriti, as is my awareness, so is my attitude. So if all what I have taken the awareness in body consciousness, even if I am trying to change the atmosphere, I cannot change because it is still colored with the cover of body consciousness, with the color of body consciousness. It brings us down always on the material level, on a heavy level. And so this is why Smriti is actually the pure, true awareness of my own self, of my original qualities. Again and again, I need to be soul conscious. In soul consciousness, my attitude changes. Because then I see with a totally different vision. I think with the different feelings, or I feel with and create different feelings in myself. And my intellect then is able to convince me not to be influenced by outside. If I am soul conscious. When I am not soul conscious, no matter how much I say I want to have good wishes, good feelings, but I am not seeing that person as a soul. My feelings cannot be, because my attitude is not seeing the person. My attitude at that, not seeing the quality or the soul quality, my attitude is at that time the vision of that person, the behavior. So all this what had been happened, behavior, attitude, vision, it was based on one or another weakness of myself or a weakness of others. And my weakness are because of my body consciousness. So even if we try to cover ourselves with color, but if it is not real, it's only at that time seems it is colored, as what I wanted to give the example, that if I am wearing the glass is green, then I see everything green, but it is not really green. As soon as I take my glasses off, then what? It is not green anymore. So the reality, when reality is there, it will influence others. We are able to change. It is the power of truth that changes the atmosphere. It's the power of purity that changes the environment. It's the power of realization that changes the atmosphere. So what it is that I need to realize now? I need to realize the original reality of my true self. And in order to make first influence my own self, cover my own self, it means I need to make it intense. It's not only just switching on. Its intensity changes the atmosphere. For example, if I switch on, I create fire. If only one wood is burning, it is fire, but it doesn't make the room warm. Another piece of wood, another piece of wood, another. The more the pieces of wood are burning in it, it is changing the surrounding. So in the same way, if it's only I am not this body, I am a soul, I just only think, but I do not rethink it again and again. Vritti means a pattern, thought pattern which repeats again and again. Vritti, vrit is a cycle. It's a cycle of thought with pure feel, which creates pure feelings, which makes the person powerful, the atmosphere powerful. So when something is intense, for example, if I want to wash my dirty clothes, and if the soap is not enough, is not powerful, even it is washed, it will not remove, the dirt will not be removed. It will not be transformed. So why we are taking so long to transform ourselves? The power that Baba wants to give is giving us, we are taking only a certain percentage. We are not making it constant. It is just like you switch on and switch it off. We switch on and switch it off. How will the atmosphere created? The warmth will not be created. In the same way, this pure feeling inside, to change first my own inner environment, I need to repeat this. I need to believe these qualities within me. And then different qualities have a different influence or impact. Just like Baba speaking about the color, red light, so I was thinking that it's a symbol of fire, and greenness is the symbol of freshness, prosperity. So, for us, color is only connected with the world, so we use these things. Because we are living in this world, so we can use those examples. But internally, it's not green or red or white color, no? Internal are the qualities. Internally, when white consciousness, pure consciousness is, it has all colors. When purity is there, automatically what would be my state of mind? Will be peaceful, no? When any kind of negative thoughts, which is also impurity, I would be very sensitive and get disturbed very quickly. So, first quality of the soul is reminding the self again and again, reminding. What it means? Bringing back in the mind again and again, returning to the source again and again. And so that means what was in the subconscious, it becomes conscious. When it becomes conscious, then it is able to express itself. So what is soul consciousness? Means pure attitude means soul consciousness. Pure attitude of the mind, no? So if I am not soul conscious, I am not connected, I am not aware of the quality of the mind. Quality of the mind. See, understand, when I am not soul conscious, neither I am aware of the quality of the mind, nor I am using the quality of mind, nor I am expressing the quality of the mind. When I am body conscious, what we are using? We are not using the quality. We are disconnected with the quality. We are using the quality of matter, which is still powerful, which has impact, but does not have the feelings. So what happens when the feelings are not there, you cannot go deep in. It's the feelings which has impact on you. When the feelings, and there is no discrimination between right and wrong. For example, when I am matter conscious, and any of the element, whether it is earth, whether it is water, whether it is fire, whether it is air or ether, all these elements have the energy, the power, but it does not have the feelings. And there is no discrimination. Water does not feel that I am drowning somebody. Water does not have, fire does not have the feeling that I am burning someone. But it is very powerful. And the result is suffering. So when I, the soul, being in this matter, I am soul conscious, I am transforming the energy of matter into positive. Because it's energy. So before transforming the atmosphere outside, its real effort in silence is transforming the matter which is connected with me, which is near me, which belongs to me, which I am using every day. And when I am using in soul consciousness, What is happening? In meditation, Baba says, yoga makes your body healthy and long life. It is not a question of because the soul is eternal, it's not a question of the life of the soul is increasing. The soul conscious power, when it became conscious, the attitude of the self, of I am a living energy, I am a pure energy, I am a peaceful being. Whatever is matter now connected with me also begins to absorb the same quality. The matter lives longer. Matter becomes healthy. There is no sickness. And then Baba says, even if there's a physical sickness is there, as Brahmin, you are not influenced by that. If the sickness is there and even there is a pain in the body, you don't suffer, you don't change, you don't make it into suffering. You are able to remove the suffering, reduce the pain. It is the influence that is, you are transforming the entire environment within my own self. When I am body conscious, how I am using my eyes? What is my attitude at that time? When I am body conscious, how I am using my ears? In interesting, in gossip. In body consciousness, I am not aware that the words I use are not benevolent, are not divine, are not spiritual. Language we use, it is not the language of godly children. When we become godly children, we understand the language that people use. You can see the difference, no? How vision is, what kind of vision is. So our own organs which are connected with these 5 elements also are influenced by the consciousness of a body. And when we are soul conscious, I am transforming my attitude, I am transforming the use of my organs. And when I am transforming the use of my organs and using the qualities, then I am changing the environment. For example, if there is a noise and we begin to say, keep quiet, and everybody says to each other, keep quiet, what will happen? More noise will be created. And it is the quiet, one person is traffic control, if others are speaking, then it automatically these 2 people are standing, our attention, I am talking, attention goes to them, and we automatically become aware it is silence time. So this is whatever when I start working with my own sense organs. So I transform first atmosphere, inner attitude, inner atmosphere, inner environment. And so inner joy emerges. Then this outer, first it is influence is removed and soul begins to express. It takes time to remove the influence. It takes time to change the habits, but it is attitude which helps to change the habits. It's also then when my attitude is to my own, with own myself, that yes, I'm able to do. And now it is time, I'm aware. So my attitude also changes when how much clarity of the knowledge I have, the intellect, clear intellect I have. How much I realize that I really want to transform the atmosphere, inner feelings, inner vibrations. So Baba reminds us of our own self, our original qualities, and then when in meditation, what is happening? It's silence, no? But in silence, what is happening? It is transforming automatically. Reason, the quality of the soul are at that time becoming intense. In action, it is not so much. In silence, atmosphere become very powerful. Because all of us are at that time very attentive, focused on what our quality we are meditating. It's peace, it's love. And Baba says then it is fire which burns the old. It is power which purifies the negativity. So this transformation is taking place. And so when inner transformation has taken place, my clarity of the intellect is able to see in a totally detached observer, selfless consciousness. If I am not clear, I am not detached either. Because I am still, without clarity, I am still attached to my own feelings, my own emotions, my own desires. So it means the attitude is still old way of thinking, an old way of feelings. That old is not allowing to express the new one. And so why is Baba giving us knowledge every day? Why knowledge is also important. So in order to change the attitude, knowledge is important. And knowledge works to remind us something. It's knowledge that reminds us. Because when I am using the knowledge, for example, this, I, the soul, am resident of the soul world. And I live there, it's my home. It's knowledge that Baba has given. In the beginning, we don't feel that. We only just understand knowledge. The soul world is the world of purity. In the beginning, we only have information. Now, information, the intellect that has information, and that my bhavana, my feeling, my desire is to explore it more. So whenever I would sit, I would immediately go there. It's my home. It's the home of silence, of purity. So now your purity and purity of the soul world, these vibrations are attracting each other. Just like anger attracts anger and the atmosphere becomes of tension, jealousy attracts jealousy and atmosphere becomes of hate. Criticism attracts criticism and atmosphere becomes of enmity. So just like negative, when attracts negativity, atmosphere is created, but first it is internally, inside it is growing gradually. So we can understand from the negative our positive. Because we have become so accustomed for 2,500 years, we have used those things, which was originally were the qualities, but they have changed. Body consciousness has changed the power, and it is influencing and affecting exactly in a way, because matter is also powerful, but it does not have the power to reform itself. And so we are suffering from that. For example, the quality of peace is a natural quality, but we don't feel peace all the time. Reason? The quality of the power of peace is influenced, covered by expectations from others, misunderstanding. So my mind is not quiet. My mind is not quiet now. So when we am sitting again and again and I am a peaceful soul. Think for 3 minutes now in order to experience it, how it colors. Just like water, it's cool. You leave it on the fire, it adopts the quality of the fire. It has changed. Air is fresh, air is dirty. Fresh, it goes to the dirty environment, it becomes dirty. It's colored, no? So in the same way here, negativity is always there because all around is body consciousness. All around is negative power. Now if I have to change this, I have to change inside first. To so become so powerful that I am not influenced first. And when I am not influenced, only then I can change others. And this is what the reason, because we are even if we are powerful yogis, many times it is not being constant, off and on, we become influenced by that. And then when realization comes, we influence ourselves. The people who wanted to convince me, I was not convinced. I always wanted to think, perhaps he just wanted to manipulate me. And the moment I had the true realization, who changed me? Not the speech, not the classes, not the lectures, not the readings. My own realization. And my realization was my qualities, which I was not using before. And so when I am repeating this again and again, so just like water is covered, water becomes hot, cool water becomes hot. And it has its heating, it has its power. Clean water becomes dirty, it loses its strength, cleanliness. So as negative has influenced me, so positive can also influence me. So then we practice this. Okay, today I am reminding myself, staying in this consciousness, believing myself that I am child of the Almighty. And I am holding on to this fact, the truth. I am pure and peaceful soul. I am pure and peaceful soul. And Baba has given me the definition of purity, the subtlest aspect of purity is pure, elevated, powerful thoughts. Neither waste, nor weak, nor negative. This is not purity. Purity is positivity, elevated, benevolent, original, eternal qualities of myself. Bring this thought again in you. Just for this thought, I am pure. Feel your purity. Positivity. am pure, peaceful, powerful soul. Pure mind, is free from influence, free from pollution, clean, cool. Purity of mind changes the atmosphere of my sense organs. My sense organs become cool. In a peaceful state of mind, my vision is detached. Observing but not absorbing whatever is happening around me. I am peace. And I create the atmosphere of peace, of the peaceful world. In a state of pure mind, I think only of the purifier. In the pure world, in the soul world, in my eternal world, even thoughts are merged and is only the vibrations. Vibrations of peace and power. In this world of light, all around me is power of pure vibrations. I'm just the seed of light. This aura of light transforms my attitude of my relationship with my body. Sense organs are also transformed. I come filled with power of silence and purity. And now I feel the atmosphere of the subtle region, angelic world. Transparent, pure light. Lightness. This purity of angel world, of the subtle region, is recharging me, making me aware of becoming detached totally from my sense organs. Just a body of light. Bring this light. I bring this power. To the corporeal world. Child of the Almighty Authority, just living in the pure world of positivity which I created with Baba's help. the original purity of divinity. Now I experience I belong to the deity religion. It is the power of righteousness which transforms my thinking, my understanding, my samskaras. I am what I was before. A pure divine being. A shining star. Radiating light. In the company of the Supreme, my Supreme Beloved Father. I naturally absorb that power to transform myself to believe I am child of God. So powers are natural in me. The power of love. As Baba's power of love transforms the attitude, how he sees me, how he accepts me. His attitude is to see my future. His vision is of my perfection. That gives me the power of transformation. Baba's sanskaras of benevolence transforms the world. And I'm child of the benevolent being. I change my world. Through awareness, through remembrance,